Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems...
It's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Stojkovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lampard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dani Olmo. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. Lampard. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. So we're still where we started right now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi running with the ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Zola.
Borussia Dortmund really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hangs one in. Chiellini can get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro. Cruyff getting forward. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising position. Desai demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's in a good position here. Well, the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
With the owner of a blue car.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Cannavaro. Lampard. Now Yaya Toure. Now it's Totti. And he's intervened well there. Desai. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Zola. That's a little off target. Pato being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's a searching pass. He has found the way through.
He'll be disappointed with
The attendance for this match was 60,332. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
Barcelona
7,
with the corner.
Shevchenko.
They're first.
Coming on to replace him is...
And into the
18,
grateful arms of the keeper. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think
Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
one of the best passes I think we've seen in this game. A real wake-up call for this defence, who were caught off guard.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 20.
Borussia Dortmund making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And it's Messi. That's a good run he's making there. Messi. Hangs in a cross. It is a corner.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 14.
It's their second corner of the game.
Xabi Alonso. Coming
Oh,
on to
great
replace him
leap!
is number 11, Neymar.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's run loose here. And smartly reclaimed.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing nice and neat.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Zola. Totti. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, this looks sharp.
There will be 3 minutes.
Cafu.
Time.
Some good work on the right flank here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. They'll have to settle for that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall...